Hi, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me for another episode of Bubbly Banter Podcast. I'm your host, Sierra Mendoza, and this is take 3 on the episode. So, I use Spotify for podcasters, and recently they are, I guess, making changes to the way that you are allowed to upload and record your audio. And my silly self thought I had to start doing that right now, and I lost all of my audio for the full episode I just recorded, and I'm really bummed because I was vibing with it. But you know what? Here we are again. Here we are again, and let's take 3. Let's just get into it. Today's episode's not going to have a boba theme to it. It is not. Not because I couldn't find one. I mean, I couldn't, because today's episode's going to be about my birthday weekend that I just got to celebrate with my boyfriend and friends and family. So that was great. But also because I just recently got Lipo shots done. And before anyone comes for my throat, I did that for me. I did that for me to feel better about myself. And self-love is all that matters, you guys. Mental health, it plays into it a lot as well. So that is why I did it. I wasn't feeling too happy with some areas of my body that have just like stubborn fat that I cannot seem to burn off, even in the gym, working out, whatever. So I did that for me, and I'm happy, and you know what? That's all that matters. So whatever you need to do for you at the end of the day, do it for you, you know? You don't have to explain anything to anybody else. So today's episode, I'm just going to kind of dive in and talk about how Trevor took me out and planned like a whole birthday weekend celebration for me. So I had these lipo shots scheduled early January, you guys, early January. So I can't I can't begin to explain how the way that this overlapped kind of bummed me out in some areas for the weekend, but I still had an amazing time overall. And so restrictions that come from lipo shots is you have to, you know, avoid like salty, sugary, greasy foods. You can't put anything on those areas for the following 2 days. You're very, very sore. So like even just the smallest thing touching you, it hurts. So Trevor was like telling me, you know what, you're going to pack up gym clothes. You're going to pack up some, nice clothes, some casual clothes. You're going to pack up a dress outfit. And I was like, where are we going for this weekend? So he planned all of that to just throw me off. And he told me too, he's like, I've been planning this for a few weeks. I was so stressed because a lot of your friends can't make it, and it's like, it is what it is. And I had no idea what was even going on. I was like, I don't even know what you have planned, but I'm grateful that you're even doing something like this for me because I don't expect you to. And so he tells me, you're going to get in the car, you're going to sit in the back seat, you're going to have your headphones on, you're going to just like take a nap or watch your favorite TV shows, eat some snacks, but don't look at the maps. And I was just like, okay, what? Like, why? And like honestly, that was not hard for me to do at all though, because anytime I get in an Uber or a Lyft, I'm just like, I'm in my own little world. You don't worry about me worrying about you. Like, I give people my whole trust when I'm in a car, and that might be a little too dangerous of me, but whatever. That's for another time. So we get in the car and we're loaded up. And we just take off. We go. And I mean, we ended up at a freaking casino, you guys. He was waking me up. He was like, babe, wake up. We're here. And I was just like, where are we? He's like, look, we're at Choctaw Casino. And I was just like, oh my gosh. No, you did not. No, you did not bring us here. We already have an addiction, you guys. We are so addicted to gambling. It's like bad. It's bad. But you know what? The first sign of admitting you have a problem, how does this go? The first, you know what I'm trying to say. Whatever. We know we have a problem. Whatever. And so we go in, we are checking in our bags. I was just like, oh my gosh, like we're about to spend some money, but it makes sense. All of it ended up making sense because he gave me some money to gamble with. and he gave it to me like prior to the trip, and he was just like, this is going to be for whenever we are on the trip. There's a mall close by, we're going to go shopping, you can buy whatever you want. And I was just like, all right. He's like, but you cannot spend that money at all until the trip. And I was just like, oh well, I was just going to put it towards my credit card and get some debt paid off. And he was just like, no, absolutely not. That money is for your birthday, for you to have fun. And I was just like, all right, okay, cool. Like, let's chill. And we get there and it all made sense. I was like, yep, that's why he didn't want me to touch the money. So we get checked in. He's like, all right, love, like, you got your lipo shots done. I've been texting your esthetician. She told me she wasn't going to touch your back. When you got home last night, you said, look, babe, she put some on my back. And I was like, what? So she had extra product left over from like what I already purchased. And she's like, I don't want to waste it. I don't want you to not get your money's worth. So like, I'm going to look for like other areas on your body and just place it there. So she placed it on like my back rolls, like these little areas that are just really tedious. And I was like, yeah, do it. Who cares? This isn't going to interfere with my birthday weekend. False. It sure did. So he was freaking out, and we had to talk to the masseuse when we got there. And well, we get to like the front desk, and they were like, okay, like, we're checking y'all in. And I tell them, hey guys, look, listen, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I got lipo shots done yesterday. Yeah. They were looking at me kind of like I was like, why? I was like, yes, I did that. Okay, back off. But I got them done. And my boyfriend told me that we are going to get stones, like the hot stones on our back. Yeah, I can't do that. What can we do? What can we do so I can still have a great time? Because like my concern was like, I want him to know I was having a great time. So we go, and they're like, yeah, we will talk to the masseuse. We will let them know that they cannot put those hot stones on your back, and they might actually just avoid a back massage altogether. And I was just like, that's perfect. You know, that's fine. It's actually not fine because I'm a dental assistant. My back always hurts. But you know what? It is fine for now because I am just grateful that my boyfriend even thought to do something so sweet like this for me. So we are going to make it work. And we get back there. We change into our robes. They give us the full tour of the spa, which has like a reflection water area where there's like a waterfall and it leads into a hot tub, and there's a sauna, and there's just all these fabulous things that I could not enjoy because another restriction with lipo shots is a sauna and a pool and a hot tub, which is okay. That is totally fine. I wasn't there for all that anyways. I was there to have an amazing time with my man, and that is what counts. So I was like, whatever, one little dent in whatever he had planned, no worries. We will make up for it. So we go, we sit in the lounge, we're waiting for our masseuse to come get us. Trevor's like, you know what, babe? I actually have to run to the restroom. I will BRB. And I was like, all right, baby, don't fall in. I love you. And then the masseuse comes out, and she's like, hey, girly whirly, I'm going to take you back. We're going to go ahead and get started on your massage. And I was just like, oh, okay. Well, like, my boyfriend's not here yet. Can we wait for him? And she's like, why? And I was like, well, we're doing the couples massage. And she's like, no, like, we only have you down for a separate massage. All the couple massages are booked for today. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't think he knows that. So can we just like wait and like let him know? And she's like, yeah, for sure. So we're waiting. He comes back, and I was like, hey, babe, so apparently like all the couple massages are booked for today. And he's like, oh, well, I reserved it, but I guess like I misunderstood. But okay, have a good massage. We were both chilling with it. We were fine. She leads me to another room. You guys. She's like, you can go ahead and remove your robe, lay face down. I'll be back in a minute. Like, just get comfy. And I was like, did they report back to you about how I can't have like the hot stones? And she's like, no, they did not. And I was like, oh, okay, that's strange. Like, let me go ahead and give you the rundown. So I gave homegirl the rundown. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry. They didn't tell me anything, but I will do what I can. I will just work around it. And I was like, okay. Like, not even 2 minutes later, she knocks at the door. What was your name again? And I was just like, Sierra. And she was like, yeah, I am so sorry, Miss Sierra. I completely grabbed the wrong person. Could you please put your robe back on, get like all of your belongings, follow me whenever you're ready, and I will take you to your room where you are, in fact, with your boyfriend for a couple massage. And I was just like, okay. Weird, but okay. I follow her. We go into the other room. No big deal. And Trevor's in there already, and we're just kind of like giggling about the whole thing. Like, did that just happen? Like, I've never had that happen when we go and get a massage. And it was just funny. And we were just like, whatever. So then our new masseuses come in, and I was just like, did they give y'all the rundown? And then they were like, yeah, of course, we're not, like, we've already planned your whole massage. We're not going to touch your back. We've got it all situated. You guys, oh my God. I was snoring. I was out like a light. I was gone. I was outie. 5,000. I was snoring. Trevor was like, that's my girl. I woke up, didn't even know I fell asleep. Did not know I fell asleep. And Trevor was just like, babe, you were snoring the whole time. And I was like, no, I was not. No, I was not. No, I was not. I was awake. My eyes were just closed. And he was like, no, babe, you were snoring loud. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. And he was like, yep, the whole time I was just like, yep, that's my love bug. That is my boo bear. That is all mine. And I was just like, yep, I did that. Yep. You guys, okay, TMI. I didn't shave my legs, okay? Because I asked him, I said, is there any reason I should shave my legs before we go? Because if not, I'm just going to rock the long jeans and long dress vibes for whatever you have planned. He's like, yeah, no, you should be fine. Babe, you did me so dirty. What the heck? What the heck? Have y'all seen that Post Malone video of him releasing that very first song he ever sang? And he was like, what the heck? I don't know. That lives in my head rent free. And I will say it any chance I get when I'm distressed. I'm just like, what the heck? Well, anyways, so I felt really bad for this lady because she's over here massaging all my legs and they're all hairy. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm embarrassed. Well, I guess it didn't matter because I was out like a light within 2 minutes flat. And then, I woke up a whole hour later and everything was Gucci gang. So then, the massage was done and we go upstairs, we check in our bags. We go to our hotel room. And then I'm like, well, I don't really want to be in like my loungewear because I was in like super duper comfy outfits, you guys. Super duper comfy for the ride up there. And I was like, I kind of want to put on my like little business casual cutie outfit because like we're about to go gamble. I want to look cutie wooty, like just for me, myself, and him. And I'm opening up the luggage and I'm like, where is it? Where's my outfit? Y'all, we have a ghost. We are convinced there is a ghost in Trevor's house. And she doesn't like me. I don't know. She just doesn't like me. She hates me. Whatever. I don't care. Bye, sis. Whatever. I'll do a story time on that another day. But I was pissed, to say the least. I was sad. I wanted to look cute. But you know what? Trevor was a sweet angel. And he was like, you know what? That's fine. Let's go to a boutique downstairs. Let's get you an outfit. No biggie. Let's go get the rewards card to start swiping on the slots machine, get our points, get our free rooms, get our free money to play with, and we'll get you an outfit. And I was just like, all right, bet. Well, we go downstairs. But then Trevor starts giving me the runaround. Like, hey, babe, like, stay here, but like, go over there. But then, like, maybe like just like hang out in this area. I'll be right back. And I was just confused. I was like, what is he up to? What are you doing? And come to find out, y'all, he invited my friends. It was just the cutest thing. Like, it was just so sweet. So like, I just had no idea what was going on. Like, I know he was like planning something, but I didn't think it was like to where he was inviting friends to actually be at the place. I don't know. I just thought he was like, oh, we're going to go do this. But then when we get back home, we're going to have a small dinner with friends and family or whatever. I don't know. Shout out to you, Taylor and JB, for like taking the time to drive all the way to Choctaw Casino for me. It was the best. Love y'all the most. And thank you to Ashley and Madden too. Y'all were the best and the realest for showing up. So my besties were all there. And it was just like the greatest day. So before Ashley and Madden got there, me, Trevor, Taylor, and JB went bowling. And let me tell you guys, these boys, they don't care. They do not care if it's your birthday. They do not care if you are on your deathbed. They do not care if you got an illness that is going to kill you tomorrow, which is basically your deathbed. What I just said. Anyways, they will do whatever it takes to make sure you do not win. They were like, oh, Sierra, our only goal is to take you down, sweetheart. You are not going to have your way on your birthday. Ooh, that rhymed. Anyways, so yeah, I sure did not win. I did not win, but I did come in third. And I was actually doing super duper well for like me not playing bowling all the time. I can't say the same for Taylor. It's okay though. It's okay. We're gonna get you there, bestie, Westie. It's gonna be okay. It's yo bestie, little Miss Westie. Anyway, and then, we go play blackjack. It's a great time. Ashley and Madden showed up. It was just so fun, you guys. Like, I was just so happy that all of my friends were there. And of course, like, my Amarillo friends were invited. I was, like, just made known of that recently by Trevor. But, I mean, of course, I don't expect them all to just drive down, like, 5 hours for that. It's a hard drive to make on top of gambling money away. That's just a lot of money that I don't expect people to invest in one single day for me. But I just appreciate that, they texted me and they're like, hey, I got the invite. I hope you still had a great time. I just wasn't able to make it. So I love you all. Thank y'all so much for at least like reaching out to me, asking how it went, and just asking me, like if I had a great time. So that was fun. And I did. I loved watching everybody gamble. But you know what was so funny to me, you guys? Trevor just kept having the best luck. Like, he was just like eyeballing machines. He was like, babe, I want to go play that machine. And I'm like, go do it, honey. You do you, baby boy. And he would sit down, place his card in, pull the lever. Pull the lever, Crunk. He would pull the lever. And then win. He would just win. And I'm just like, what the hell? How are you just winning? And so, like, I was just like, get it, love. You do you, baby boo. And then, like, Taylor was doing her thing. She was up, she was down. JB, homeboy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, brother. He would just looking over at Trevor like, how the hell do you keep winning? And then at one point he was like, Sierra, you need to get your man. You need to get your man. Because, like, we kept telling him, like, hey, JB, you should sit at this chair. Like, I have good vibes about that chair. Sit at it. And he'd be like, no, it's okay. And then, like, so then one of us would do it and then we would win money. And he would just like, man. Like, I just can't get the facial expression he made out of my head anytime I think of this story because it was just too good. It was too funny. Like, I actually have a video footage of it. It was just too good. And then, like, Ashley and Madden show up, and it was just, like, even better because Ashley was just doing such a great job. Like, she was just killing the game. She was winning. And I was just like, yes, girl, first time in your Oklahoma casino, you're killing it. And then there goes JB again. He's just like, man, I hate it here. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No, but it was fun. Like, everyone had a great time. We all just loved it. And then we had dinner at Guy Fieri's restaurant at the casino. And you guys, oh my gosh. When I tell y'all that I really wish I had just canceled those lipo shots, it was so hard. It was so hard. Guy Fieri does not make healthy food. Y'all know that. Y'all know he does not make healthy food. So that whole menu, and we had plenty of other options. Do not get me wrong. It's not like everyone was like, no, we have to eat here. Everyone literally was like, Sierra, you pick. But y'all, I wanted Guy Fieri. I did. Trevor pointed it out, but I was like, yeah, no, that sounds sick. I want it. And so I did myself dirty. I was like, yeah, we're going to eat there. Everyone's food looked amazing. Amazing. What did I have? I had steak, asparagus, and potatoes, and that's okay. It was delicious in my eyes. Trevor split it with me actually because I had to be restricted to the amount of like grease and also fatty foods I had too. So we had to split the steak. I loved it. He did not, but shout out to you, babe, for taking one for the team. Well, anyways, we had dinner. We left. I had a drinky winky because my esthetician was like, you can have one drink minimum. So I did. I was like, whatever. One drink won't kill me. Well, then we just keep gambling, and then everyone eventually calls it a night and they head out. So me and Trevor are like, you know what? Like, let's go hit the floor a few more times and then we will like call it a night. You guys, we saw this couple win $2,800 at this machine that we were eyeballing. And we were just like, let's go when they get up. Let's go when they get up. Yeah, let's go when they get up. This couple didn't budge. They kept putting more money into the machine. I was like, they're never going to leave. Yeah, good for them. Good for them. They won $2,800. I was so sad. I was like, damn, that could have been us. Why? That meme of like that fish in SpongeBob where he's punching the floor in the Krabby Patty. Like he's just like, he's in the Krabby Patty restaurant and he's just like punching the floor. Like, dang, that should have been me. That was literally my thoughts. I was like, that should have been me. Whatever. That should be me. Anyways. And so then we call it a night. We go back upstairs. And then we come back down in the morning. We go get breakfast. I lost my rewards card, you guys. Along the way, I lost my rewards card. So we had to go and get me a new one. And I don't know what was up with the casinos messing up my name and other girls that day, but they were. And so they gave me some girls card, and they were like, "Oh, Sierra, wait before you walk off." And I was just like, "Okay." And they're like, "We gave you the wrong card." And I hold it up and I look at it and it says like, like Tina Thai or something. And I was just like, "Oh girl, like I am not Asian, my bad, but like compliments to me because like Asians are super cute. I'll take it." And then they gave me my card and we went about our day. Well, then we go sit down at a machine, and this man is just like signing a contract. And usually that's what they do is like if you hit big, you have to sign contracts in order to like get your money, or like not contract but paperwork to get your money. And we sat next to him. He was trying to give us advice, tips, everything that we need to know to like win. And we were like, "All right, bet, we'll play." We lost our money in 2 minutes flat. We sure did. Yeah, it was gone. And I was like, "Whatever, that's fine." And Trevor was like, "Babe, I've been really eyeballing this machine. Like, let's go to this machine." And I just kept telling him, like, let's hold on. Like, let's just wait. I'm feeling this other machine. And he was like, "You're right. It's your birthday. Like, let's do what you want." So we kept going to machines I wanted. And then I was like, "Okay, like, screw it. We're not having any luck on the machines I keep choosing. Let's just go to the one you chose." Y'all, we sit down. We feed the machine like $20. Tell me why Trevor and I pull the lever. $700. $700 easily. I was just like, "What? We got to keep going. We're lucky. We're on top of the world." And then we keep going and it went down to like 500, and we finally were just like, "Yeah, let's just call it. Let's just call it. Let's go home." And so we're like, "Yeah, like let's just leave." We get up, we go and stand in line for like the cash register place that you go and like give your vouchers to people, and then you like get your money and you can just call it a day and go home. Well, that same man that was sitting next to me on the machine signing his paperwork to collect his money happened to be right behind us at another machine where like the minimum bet was $90, you guys. $90 is a lot to do a minimum bet, and you're not guaranteed to win anything. And he did that, and it was just like ding, 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 ding. He won again. And they had to bring another paper out to him to sign. He signed that contract. And then the man standing behind me, like a little old man, was like, "Hey," tapped on my shoulder. And I was just like, "Yes, sir." And he was like, "That guy right there that's signing that paperwork?" I was like, "Yes, sir." He was like, "As soon as you got up from the other machine where you were sitting next to him, he was just like leaning over towards me. And he was like, 'Yeah, that girl, I liked her.'" And my face got as red as Tinkerbell, y'all. Like, I don't do good with compliments, especially when someone's flirting with me. I am so oblivious. So, like, the fact that that man just, like, was straight out like, "Yeah, that guy liked you." I was just, like, red in the face. I was like, "What the heck? No." And I look at Trevor and I was like, "Bro, my boyfriend is right here." And and then I started slapping the crap out of Trevor's shoulder. And I was just like, "This is my boyfriend. I'm here with him. Him, okay? Him." Like, I went into panic mode. And then that man starts laughing. And he's like, "Look, honey, all I'm saying is look at that money he's bringing in. He liked you." And I was just like, "No, sir. No, sir. I'm with this guy. I'm with him. I am with him." And he like opens his arm up, like leading like a little trail for me to walk past him. And he was like, "You need to be with the winner, not a wiener." And I just lost it. I was like, "Oh no." And Trevor starts laughing. I start laughing. And then Trevor goes to collect the money, turns around, and he's just collecting the money so we can leave. And then that man was like, "Look, all I'm saying is like sneak away while you can. This guy is signing his papers. He liked you. Like, go get his number." I was just like, "Dude, stop. I'm not getting this 50-year-old man's number. Chill out." So I thought that was just hilarious. But dude, people at casinos, like they're just there to have a good time. Everyone's there to have a good time. Everyone vibes with everyone. It's actually a very fun environment to be around if you don't mind the smoke and coming home smelling like a whole smoke factory. So yeah, that was our weekend, and it was just the best. It was so much fun. I'm just so happy that everyone took the time out of their weekend to go up there and spend time with me and, like gamble a little bit, lose some money, win some money. I'm really grateful for the way we celebrated. It was one of the best. And Trevor actually even bought me like a journal. So he asked me to be his Valentine, and he gave me a journal and a box of chocolates and a teddy bear. And he told me that the journal is what he wants us to like keep track of our dates in. So it's really for me to like go back in and write down everything we did at our date the night before, because he thought it would be a really nice idea for us to hand down to our kids one day so they can see like what it was like for us to go on dates before before them being here. And obviously we will continue going on dates even after having kids, because you still have to make time for that, you guys. Do not forget. And I thought that was just the cutest thing in the world. And he knows my memory sucks. And he was like, and I think it'll be something great for us to look back at sometime, because your memory's not the best. And I don't know why it isn't. I have no condition that's making my memory this bad, y'all. I can't even remember what I did last week. It's so bad. But he was like, I think it would just be fun for us to like pull out every now and then and just like reminisce on like dates we've gone on. And I just thought that was the cutest thing, y'all. Like he's so good to me, and I'm so blessed to have him, and I love him so much, and I thank God for him every day. So um, I love you, babe, and thank you for giving me one of the best birthday weekends I've ever had. Alrighty, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to our Am I the A-hole segment, and then we will wrap it up for this week's episode. Okay, so this one is called Wife Cheated and Had a Child with Him. All right, it's kind of short, so let's dive in. Me and my wife had been married several years and had 3 children together. While in a rough patch in our marriage, she started partying and drinking at a friend of hers house. She would get drunk and had spent the night over there on more than once. While at these parties, it would be her and her friend, and then 10 to 15 guys. Okay, all right. Well, one day while I was out of town with work, she went and got drunk and brought the guy back to our house to hang out. After a year, and we had brought our now 4th child home, it came to light that she said that she had not remembered that happening, and after a DNA test, it was shown the baby is not mine. What am I to do? Am I the a-hole if I leave her? Okay, listen. No. No, you are not the a-hole. Because first of all, why is your wife out partying with other guys and you're not there? So this is something that we have recently learned, me and Trevor. And this is just like from his grandparents passing down the knowledge and like his aunt talking to us. But also it's common sense. I think anyone with common sense should just know you should not be with the opposite sex if your significant other is not there. If that is not a mutual friend for the both of y'all, and if your significant other is not there, you have no business being around them. No, you don't, because it's disrespectful to your marriage. It's disrespectful to your image. And sure enough, she proved that her image is trashed because she did what anyone would not want their wife to do, which is she cheated. She had that affair, and that baby is not yours. And, divorce is more than okay whenever adultery is involved. So I will be the first to tell you to leave her. And do not give her a single dime for child support. I'm sorry. When it comes to the 4th baby, at least, And I think you will probably be receiving the child support for all 3 of the other kids, because she should not have them. But yeah, that is such a crappy situation. But you are not the a-hole at all if you leave her. And I hope you do. And I hope you do very, very soon. I hope you serve her with those divorce papers so quick. Alrighty. But she knew too. Of course she knew. She's just trying to play that run around. Like, oh my gosh, I was so drunk, I did not know. No, I'm sorry. You're never that drunk to where you don't remember hooking up with someone that's not your husband. What? Okay. Anyways, enough of that. You guys, my birthday will have already be passed by the time y'all hear this episode. I am now officially 26, so happy birthday to me. Thank you all for hanging out with me with this episode, and I can't wait to hang out with y'all in the next one. I love you all. Bye!